the whole main kind of gist of the festival is we want you to come and see bands that you've never heard of and go, wow, I really love that band. They're great. And because that's to me what a good music festival is, such as like Goner Fest in Memphis. And that's actually the direct inspiration for the GBUFO Invasion Fest this year and last year was I went down to Goner Fest and I was just blown away by how well they curated it and just bands that I never really even heard of or maybe heard their name. And then they're like suddenly my favorite bands like GT from Australia and Snooper from Nashville. And we're hoping that some people go to this and they have their Snoopers and their GTs. Like for one band in particular from Carbondale, Illinois, Pet Mosquito, I really think there's going to be a lot of Pet Mosquito fans in the area after next Friday.
I was looking over the list. Of course, we've been playing a ton of those on Code Zero, and I found out like about Proud Parents, who I'm really excited to see, and they're breaking up later this year. That
is sad that the Proud Parents are breaking up, but you know, sometimes it comes to a point in a relationship in the band where they have to do what's best for themselves, what's best for the children, and what's best for the cats. And the Proud Parents have decided we're going to do this. And I'm actually just proud that their second to last show is here in Green Bay, even though I'm in Appleton right now.
And again, how it works is it's going to be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's all at the Tarlton, which if you haven't been there, it's an old movie theater. It's got a nice stage, awesome place to see.
All
shows.
Ages too?
All ages, which is great. You can buy tickets for either the 3 days single, or you can buy a VIP ticket, which covers all 3 days. And it's the music starts at noon typically every day and goes
every
late.
day, high noon, like for sure, with 16 bands a day. Unfortunately, the trains have to run on time, so I'll be helping stage manage. I'll be having this big whip with me. No, I won't be doing that. But we're communicating to all the bands that we have a short changeover. We have backline. I mean, I understand some of the bands need to use their own amps for like getting the right tones and stuff, so we're cool with that. But we do have, amps, and actually Madison Drum Makers from Madison, Wisconsin have custom built us a drum kit for this, and you'll be seeing that at the festival. And we have a lot of bands, but we're going to keep it running quickly. I mean, I'm one of the MCs. I'm going to make sure I don't babble on too much on things. I'm going to keep it real, that. And we have some other MCs, some really cool MCs. We got Jeremy Scott. We all know Jeremy Scott from The Raining Sound, and also from his many other bands, and from his incredible solo record that came out last year. And he's going to do some MCing. His wife, Bloody L is her DJ name. It's also her roller derby name. She also is from Memphis. She's going to be DJing. Lucy Isadora of Big Clown. She's going to be doing some MCing, and oh my gosh, she is an incredible MC. I saw her MC at Goner Fest last year, at Goner Fest 20, and she's so funny. She's so good. Actually, her performance, that is totally why her band Big Clown is on this bill. And my friends in the Florida Brothers band from Milwaukee, they preached me the gospel of Big Clown, and they convinced me go do it. And Big Clown is another band that like Pet Mosquito, you're gonna remember them, you're gonna love them. And Big Clown is the only band on the entire festival that we are preparing a cheese platter for. And they're excited. They're excited to come up here to go to Culver's. Yeah, they're just they're going to the promised land. Then they're going to Wisconsin. And that makes me happy that a band from Memphis is all excited to come up to Green Bay, Wisconsin to play. You know what I mean? So I think I've won already. Whether I lose money or break even on this, well, I'm not going to break in. Whether I lose a lot of money or lose only sort of a lot of money on this, I've won already. This is going to be so much fun. I'm very looking forward to it.
And you can get tickets in Appleton, I think, at Roaring
Winds? At the Roaring Winds in Appleton and Oshkosh. Big thanks to Adam and his crew for doing that too. They're one of our sponsors.
It's again Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep, 3 days at the Historic Tarlton Theatre in beautiful downtown Green Bay. Blocks away from one of our sponsors, Cheesesteak Rebellion. I recommend eating at them. And oh my gosh, the crab ragoon cheesesteak this week was so good.
Did we mention Kristen Leidy?
Oh, yeah. Kristen Leidy is doing us a huge solid because 2 nights in a row on Friday and on Saturday, she's curating and hosting the Burn This Comedians kind of like comedian mini fest, like at 5 o'clock on Friday and at 5:05 on Saturday. There's going to be 3 comedians come on and each do 10-minute stand-up sets. And she's all behind that. And she's Green Bay's comedy go-to, or comedy guru. I mean, she has a brand new album out too, available at the GBUFO, and I would recommend getting to that because she's one funny lady.
So you can not only hear music at the GBUFO Invasion Fest, you can also hear comedy and just...
And Punk Rock Saves Lives is going to be there. They're going to have a stand-up just trying to get people to consider organ donations. And we're going to have someone out there signing up people to vote, register to vote. And Jordan Davis is going to be, former member of the Mystery Girls and who played at the GBUFO last year. He's going to be demoing his new video game at the festival too. So we got some really cool, fun stuff.
And tickets will be available at the door for people that are afraid to make a commitment.
It's not going to sell it in advance. I mean, I hate to say it, I can tell already, but so there'll be tickets available at the door.
That's great. And
hope to see you all next week. It's going to be a blast. You're going to be exhausted. The whole idea, it's a marathon run like a sprint.
And is there one particular day that you think is... If people can only check out one day, is there one day?
I mean, like Saturday because we got the neck bones reuniting, but man, oh my gosh, like they're all can't miss. I mean, Plasticland playing their first show in Green Bay since 1988 on Friday with Sweet Knives from Memphis, and as I said, Pet Mosquito, and then of course on Sunday you got the Sleevines, excuse me. They're singers from Dublin. He's coming all the way from Ireland. They're from Nashville. And I said, Big Clown, you don't want to miss them on Sunday. The Present Age from Oshkosh, which are headlining Sunday. You can argue they're one of the best Wisconsin bands. Easy hand down. I saw them at the Tracks a few months ago, and they blew me the frack away.
They're so good. Yeah, and they're closing it out on Sunday.
Yes, we have a kick-ass Wisconsin band closing every night. Holly and the Nice Lions on Friday, the Baby Tyler Band on Saturday, and the Present Age on Sunday.
Is there a place people can go find out more about the fest online?
If you're on Facebook, there's a Facebook event that's got like all the band's times in it and stuff, and like maybe on our Instagram. We don't have a web page for it. We're going to do this year, and some people even volunteer to do it for me, but I think the whole moving thing, the next year we'll have a website for it.
So it's going to keep getting bigger, and bigger.
It's going to get better. I mean, maybe not bigger. I mean, I'm definitely not going to ever have more than 48 bands in 3 days, but yeah, we'll see how this works. Maybe I won't want to do that many bands next year. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. We'll fine tune it every year.